back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well today. So today I wanted to sit down and just kind of be comfy and just have a chat with you guys and just discuss all of my favourite affordable makeup items and all that kind of thing, drugstore items, all that. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment down below your favourite items, your favourite affordable items, favourite ones in this video, all those kind of things, and let's get straight on with today's video. So I've tried to include a really big variety of different types of items, different brands, different products, different prices, everything. But these are all going to be affordable and cheap and good quality and ones that I genuinely use on a day-to-day basis. In preparation to film this, I actually filled a little makeup bag just full of items. I also have some palettes to show you guys too, but I'm just going to go through the little bag first for you guys. So I'm just going to pick out the first things. And the first thing in here is my Unicorn Hearts I Love Revolution highlighter. I got introduced to this on my 18th, yeah, on my 18th birthday when I was getting ready with some friends, and one of my friends had this and I didn't have a highlight to use, so she let me borrow hers. This is what it looks like, and it's a rainbow colour there. I don't think you really get that much rainbow effect on your face. It's more just like you've got sparkles with a hint of whatever colour. I like to kind of just get a big swirl and use them all. This is the one that I use now as much because it's more of a going out, or if you like dressing up nice or anything, this is kind of more the one that you'd use. I think it's more of like a summery shade, it's like more of a holiday and summery shade. It's such good quality and you get so much product in there. I think there's like $3.99 each. So this is the Unicorn Hearts one. I also have in this bag the Goddess of Love. This is a triple baked highlight and this is what it looks like. It is honestly just unreal. It's so shiny and it's just gorgeous. And I really love the protective cases they come in. I think it's just so cute. So this one was also around $3.99. So the next thing I've got is probably one of my oldest makeup items, and this is the transparent powder from Rimmel. This is what it looks like. So this is one that I really like. I use this nearly every single day now, and I don't know, I just really like this. It is quite cheap and it's just good quality. It's just the one that I always use. I feel like powders, you can get such a big variety in them, but this one is really good. I feel like it sets really nicely on my skin and it kind of keeps my makeup in place a lot longer, and it really helps me from kind of looking oily. And if I do start to look oily, I just use this for a little top up and it just fixes it. So next I'm going to show you guys some models on. So you can only actually get these in kind of like outlet stores now, or some places you can get them online. But the first one I've got is one of my favourite highlights literally in the world. So this is the Sculpt and Glow highlight palette, and it's got 5 different shades in it. The white one here is my favourite, and it's just such a bright white and it's so like shiny, and I kind of prefer the ones that are more like a pure shine rather than like a glittery one. So these ones are really gorgeous. I quite like the lavender one as well because I feel like they're quite good as using for like inner corner of your eye. For highlighting that part or like your brow bone there. I think they're really good for like highlighting those parts, and it's really good quality. I also love the packaging because it's got a nice rose gold look, and it does say on the back Strobe Light 9 Sculpt and Glow highlight powder. The only issue I've ever had with one of these is the fact that they crack quite a lot, so you've got to be really careful with them or they will just smash. I've got a couple that were boxed and just smashed like before I even got to use them, but with it being an outlet store you can't really take it back because it's not the actual store that it came from, so it don't really work that way. But you do have to be a bit delicate, but apart from that they are really good. So again, more from AutoZone. This is a glitter mix and this is genuinely stunning. I wore this on my last concert I went to Ariana Grande's, and it's kind of like festival makeup really, but it's like festival makeup made a lot easier, and this looks gorgeous. It's basically kind of like a bit like glitter glue you play with as a kid, and you kind of apply it to your face. It literally just looks like the sparkles people apply to their face for like festivals and that kind of thing. It is so good quality. These are $3.99 each. I'll try to have like focus on the pot for you guys. So that's what it looks like, and it's really shiny. They've got quite a lot of like pinks, purples, blues, some bigger chunks and some smaller ones in there, and you get such a big pot and you only need the smallest amount, so it lasts really long. I have this in purple and I also have one in gold, and I've got to be honest, this purple one has got to be my favourite. The next thing I've got is from Primark, and these are assorted nail gems. However, I've used these before for festival glitter and festival kind of like face designs. They're also really good nail gems too. And you get 2 full wheels here, and they contain like a variety of different shapes and sizes of these gems. They are absolutely gorgeous, and you just use a little bit of glue or whatever to kind of like apply them with. And I just think they are absolutely gorgeous, and they were only £2 for both wheels, which a lot of them you cannot get for this price. So I think Primark is actually really good for these. So I'm going to go into more like face kind of things now, like your actual like base face and concealers and like foundations and primers and all that kind of thing. So I've got foundation here. These are the Revolution Pro foundation drops. I've got these in 2 different shades here. I've got the F3 and F6. Normally I'd mix these 2 shades together to make like more of a perfect shade for me. However, if I'm like in more of a rush, I'll just use this shade here, which is the F3 one. This is the darker of the 2, which I think matches my skin tone a lot nicer. This applies it really nicely, really smoothly. I feel like it just have a really nice kind of flawless application, and I just really like the product. I normally use a NARS foundation, that's one that I normally use, but this is a lot more affordable, and I don't know, I just think they're kind of like one of my favourite drugstore foundations. So the other drugstore foundation that I really use is the True Match L'Oreal Super Blendable Foundation. I use this in the shade 3D/3W, which is golden beige. This is what the actual foundation looks like. So I think these are really good, and they blend really nicely into your skin. My only issue, the reason like I don't use this one like every single day, is because it's got like glitter in it. It's quite like glittery and shiny. I think if you're not under the right light, it can look kind of oily, and I just don't really like the glittery effect that much on my face. But the overall foundation is really good, and this actual colour looks quite dark for me, but it's just about perfect for my skin tone. I really like it. And yeah, I just really like this product. The only issue is the kind of like the glittery effect, and I want to go for more of a natural look quite a lot of the time. So now I've got 4 concealers to show you guys. I love testing new concealers out. I love different concealers, and I've got 4 from 4 different brands here to show you. So I'm going to show you them in the like order that I discovered them. So the first one here, this was actually my first ever concealer, and my mum bought this for me. This is a Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer, and it is in the shade Fair, which is number 1. This is what it looks like. So I love this one so much. The only issue with it is the applicator is quite small and quite thin, and when I'm applying my concealer I like a thick applicator, so that's the only thing I don't like about it. I love the actual kind of shade. This is like a perfect shade for me. I love how blendable it is, and I just think it looks really good. It does last really well as well, and I know this is quite a popular one a lot of people to use, and it's so affordable. So next one I've got is this e.l.f. Camo Coverage Concealer. This is a 16-hour concealer, and I got this in the shade Medium Neutral. This is literally the one that I wear every single day. Well, every day I put makeup on. So I'm wearing this one today, and this is so good. The applicator is really big, which is really good because I feel like it makes it a lot easier to apply, and it applies a lot more smoothly, and it just goes on a lot nicer. You can also apply more product, and you can build it up a lot easier, which makes it even more blendable. So this is the applicator, which is really big, so it's really good, and you get quite a lot of product in here. I think the colour is really nice. I probably prefer it a little bit lighter, but I've not actually seen any other ones that are lighter than this. With COVID I haven't really been going shopping, it's more online shopping that I've done. So this one is really good though. I literally use this every single day. So I actually bought this one just when I was out and about shopping, and I'd just seen it, and I thought, you know what, I'll just give it a try. It looks quite nice, and I literally fell in love with it. I use this one just every single time, and yeah, this is my concealer of choice, definitely. So next one I've got is this one here. This is the Revolution Pro Full Coverage Concealer. This is the Camouflage Concealer, and it is in the shade C1. This one is really weird because it comes out in like kind of a cream, and kind of like it looks like a little worm in the end. And it's really good. It's a really small bottle, which I think is quite good for like if you're taking it places for like portability. It's really small, so it'll fit nicely into like a small little makeup case. This actually is really good coverage. It's not the easiest thing to blend in the world, but you can kind of like build it up and then blend it out, and it looks really good. This is definitely the perfect shade for me as well, and if you're watching this video when it comes out, the Revolution sale should still be on. Revolution was selling these really cheaply on their website, and like every single time they have a sale they always put these in the sale, and they're just so good. I keep buying more every time they have sales because they're just really good. This isn't one that I don't use it every single day, but if I'm doing like more of an intense makeup look, or if I'm actually going out and I'm going to be using, you know, wearing my makeup for the day, because sometimes I just sit down and film and put makeup on just to film for you guys. But if I'm, you know, doing a full day at work with makeup on, then this is the kind of time I would use this one. So the final concealer I'm showing you guys, I actually discovered this pretty recently. It was middle to end of December I think I discovered this. This is the Kiko concealer, and this is the Skin Tone concealer. I've got this in the shade 2. It's supposed to be a corrector, and surprisingly, like I said before, I don't normally like the thinner applicators, but this one kind of rolls when you put it on your face, so it feels quite big. So it's actually the product goes quite far, so it's actually quite a good one is this one. I just really like it. I think the coverage is really good, the colour is absolutely perfect for me, and I think this one just really brightens your face up and kind of just makes you look a lot more alive, a lot more awake, a lot fresher, and this one's just one that really surprised me. It's not as cheap as the other ones, but still you get such good quality for what you pay for. So I've now got a couple more items from Primark, and this one is the Amplified False Lash Mascara. This is £1. I really fell in love with the mascara, and it was literally just like a plain mascara from Primark. They then stopped doing it for about a month. They then brought this one out, so I'm pretty sure this is like identical to the other one. The actual wand is literally identical, looks exactly the same, and the coverage is insane. I just love this. I think this is the best cheap makeup product that I've ever bought, and it's only £1. I also have another Primark mascara that I like. I'll show you guys that one now. So that's this one here. This is a 3D lash effect with extreme length, volume and curl. This one I think was about £2.50, either that or £2, so it's a little bit more expensive, and all honesty, for the difference, I actually prefer to go for the amplified one. This one has cuter packaging, it looks nicer, but the overall actual effect in the end is so much better from this one. It's just got so much better performance. This one has a nice wand, but it's quite like thin and quite intense. The wand on my other one is kind of more spread out, and it just applies it a lot more naturally, but makes it look like so intense and so dark, and it really helps to curl your lashes too. So this is what the wand on the other one looks like, and it's really hard to show you guys because it won't focus the best on camera. So I'm not the biggest primer fan in the world, because I don't really feel like they do that much for my skin, because I don't have many that I've found have proved. I've not really proved many have worked for my skin, but this is one that I do like. It's quite affordable. I think it's about $6.99 or $7.99 from Revolution. So Revolution Pro Perfecting Featherweight Primer. I do think this one gives quite a nice finish to my face. It gives quite like a nice look. I'm not actually wearing it today, but I feel like it does make my face feel really smooth and I'm applying makeup, and it kind of just gives me a smooth start before I even start applying anything. I'm not the biggest person in the world when it comes to false lashes. This is mainly just because I work on a farm and I work at McDonald's. It's not the most glamorous jobs in the world, and I don't really want to do too much like makeup and cosmetics for that. But these are some lashes that I found. These are honestly stunning. I bought them from Beauty Bay and they were on sale at the time, but I think these are gorgeous. The packaging is super nice, and the lashes themselves just look really pretty. I also like dodo lashes too, but these ones do come with glue, so that's why I picked these ones over them. These are the D304 ones, and they're really affordable. I just think they look really nice. So I've also picked some brushes out to show you guys before I got on with the palettes. I didn't want to pick too many out, but I picked this one here. This one is from Wilko's, and it's for £1. I literally just use this to apply my foundation like every single time. I always use this to apply foundation. So I put foundation on the back of my hand and then just dab it in and just kind of spread it across my face before I blend it out. The next ones are a pack of 3 from Primark, and these are the 3 here. You can see the colours that I've used from the last time I was using them, but they are the 252, 251 and 250, and they're all eye brushes. One is the Eye Increase Contour Brush, one is the Pencil and Powder Smudge Brush, and the third one is the eyeshadow blending brush. I think it's a really nice. I think it was £2.50 for the pack, but I did include them in an old Primark haul. I think it's the second to last one I did, I may be wrong. But you get such a variety in the different shapes and sizes for the brushes. This one's quite a fluffy, bigger brush. This is more of like a precise, like got a really kind of sharp point to it. It's quite a firm brush. And then this one is quite small, also a little bit fluffy, but it's a bit more firm as well, so it's kind of better for more of the detail and kind of blending them out a bit better too. So I do actually really like all 3 of these, and I think they're really good to have more than one, and I think it's actually really affordable, and they're really good for the price. So the final brush that I've got to show you guys is this one here. I talk about this all the time. If you've been on my channel before, you'll be sick of me talking about this brush by now, but I do really like it, and it's £1, so you just cannot go wrong. This is the Foundation and Contour Brush from Primark, and it is brush 101. I've got a few of these, and I used to use one for blending my foundation in, one for blending my concealer in, and then one for doing my contour. Now I only really use it for contour. I occasionally will use it for my foundation if I'm either in a rush or if I'm just feeling lazy that day, but it is mainly just used for contour now, and I just think it blends it out really nicely. It's not too harsh on your skin, but it doesn't take too much product off either, and it just blends it really, really nicely in. I found so many like contour brushes that just don't really do that for me, so I really, really do like this one. So guys, it's now time to show you some of my favourite like affordable palettes. And I have so many palettes, I just really, really should choose which to choose from. But I'll start off with this, like the more cheaper to the most expensive. So this is like one of my favourite types of palette. This is one of the Revolution Reloaded ones. I just picked a random one out by the colours. You can get so many different ones that I'll show you on screen. This was the Deep Blue Sea, oh no, Deep Dive, sorry. This is the Deep Dive palette, so it's like a blue orientated one. It's got shimmers, it's got mattes, it's got kind of blues, golds, greens, yellows, just kind of all the different colours around that with some purples too in there. And this is such a basic and cheap palette. I think if you're starting off with makeup and starting to experiment with makeup, to buy these because they are so cheap. They're good quality, they're not incredible, you are paying for what, you know, you're getting what you're paying for. But I just love these so much. These ones that I started out on, you can get such a variety of different colours, different kind of combinations, and they're really, really good. I also have one a little bit bigger than this. This is a Revolution Maxi Reloaded palette. I really like this one because it has such a variety of different shades, different colours. It's also quite random, which normally I wouldn't like that, but in this particular case I do really like it because I think it makes it stand out more, and it kind of makes it, like all the colours kind of just contrast together. It makes you kind of want to look closer and kind of have another look, and I feel like every time you look you just see different colours and different shades you didn't see before. So this is really, really good. A little bit more expensive than the other one, but you're getting so many more shades in there that it's definitely worth it. So my last one from Revolution is my Revolution colour books. These ones are a little bit more pricey. Currently they are reduced to £7.50 on Revolution's website, I'm pretty sure. So do check that out if you are interested in one, because the sale will probably end soon because I know it was a Boxing Day sale. But these are stunning. These have such a variety of shades in them. You can get them in purple, red I believe. There's the nude one, which is one that I've got. You can get the green and blue one, and I'm not really sure, but I will include like pictures of them all and I'll let you guys know. But these palettes are stunning. I love them. On the top you've got all the shimmer shades, and then on the bottom you've got all like the matte shades. So they're all kind of like match up as well. So it's one of my favourite ones because it's the kind of the nude one. So you've got all the different like browns and neutral shades. So I really do like that. But I also have the red one I believe. I really want the purple one though because I want like more purpley shades, like pinky shades. But this one is the O2 colour book and I just live by it. It was £15 originally, but as I said they are reduced to £7.50 at the moment. So the next two things I've got to show you guys are these two palettes. And these are a little bit more expensive, but if you can get them in a sale, they are literally just, they're so good in a sale. I actually bought these in a sale. I think I got this one for like £12, which you get 42 colours because it's a £42 palette. This is what the actual palette looks like, which I think is gorgeous. I like to keep all mine in my packaging too, so they stay nice and safe. They come with a very, very decent sized mirror. And then on the actual palette themselves, it has so many colours. And the pigmentation is actually really, really good too. I like how it goes from like a light to like a dark, and it kind of like gradients across. And you get so many different shades, so many different colours, but they're just such good quality, and I just think they're all absolutely stunning. You can get the 42 pans, you can get the 16 pan, and you can get the 9 pan. I do actually have like quite a few of these ones now. This is just a 9 pan that I got. I'll just show you guys as well. So that one was the bright matte one, and this one is the Fiery. I don't know if to call it Fiery or Fiery. I always get confused. But this is what the actual palette looks like from the outside. And then once you open it up, this is what it looks like from the inside. And I think this is so cute. It has some really, really nice nude and natural colours. And you could use these if you're doing like a smoky eye, or if you're doing like a natural look, or even if you were doing kind of like sunset look. Got some really nice shimmers in there too. Just kind of show you a little bit more up close, you can see the different ones. And on the back it just tells you a little bit about the palette too. I think these are just really, really nice palettes, and they can be really, really cheap when they're in the sale too. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to kind of like cram as many different ideas into this, as many different products into this as I could for you. And I really enjoyed this. I feel like I might do another one of these, but for like more upper end. So I've got like more affordable ones and then more high-end ones, or kind of maybe do one where I compare the two. Do let me know down below in the comments if you guys think that'd be a good idea, or what you guys would like to see. But that is it from me for today, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys.